the new Tyrannosaurus species was bigger and older. This discovery challenges everything we thought we knew about Tyrannosaurus rex. Meet Tyrannosaurus mcraeensis, the closest relative and newly identified sister species to the king of dinosaurs. This recent finding is set to alter the narrative of dinosaur history as we know it, reshaping our understanding of the tyrant lizard's lineage and what it signifies for the evolution of paleontological studies. This tale starts at the untamed Badlands of Montana, USA, where paleontologists made a surprising discovery. Nestled deep between the ancient rock layers, the fossilized remains of a previously unidentified Tyrannosaurus species was discovered in 2022 when a group of paleontologists carried out a routine dig. Some 68 million years ago, during the conclusion of the Cretaceous period, this recently discovered species roamed the planet. With an estimated length of 42 feet and a weight of 10 tons, this apex predator has altered our understanding of these prehistoric giants. But fossils similar to these have been previously excavated, so what makes this newly discovered species so unique? Its skeleton and genetic composition have been thoroughly examined, and experts have identified it as the new Tyrannosaurus species that lived about 7 million years before the well-known T.rex. This finding is giving scientists new information on the evolutionary history of the Tyrannosaurus family tree and enhances our understanding of this lonely species. T. mcraeensis coexisted with various unique organisms and dinosaur species, both herbivores and carnivores. Their intimidating size, strength, and hunting skills most likely influenced the behaviors and social structures of other dinosaur species. Its territorial counterparts included legendary herbivores like the Triceratops and Ankylosaurus, who developed a variety of defensive adaptations to protect themselves from these apex predators, like armor plating, horns, and spikes. Other smaller theropod carnivores, like the velociraptors and Deinonychus, though not as big or strong as the apex predators, performed crucial ecological functions as scavengers and sly hunters. As for marine life, T. mcraeensis most likely encountered sea monsters like the ichthyosaurs, plesiosaurs, and mosasaurs. But the ecology of the late Cretaceous was not exclusively for just dinosaurs. They coexisted with various invertebrates and vertebrates, including birds, mammals, and reptiles. There is no doubt that both the new Tyrannosaurus and the T.rex were apex predators that ruled the top of their respective food chains and significantly impacted the dynamics of those ecosystems. With their mighty limbs, sturdy bodies, and large skulls full of sharp teeth, these predators were designed to dominate. Now let's explore the relationship between Tyrannosaurus mcraeensis and its well-known relative, the T.rex. Despite being of the same genus, they differ as much from one another. Though they are geologically and chronologically distinct, the new Tyrannosaur was mostly found in South America in the late Cretaceous, while the T.rex dominated North America simultaneously. They are nevertheless related by a common ancestor and similar traits. Theropod dinosaurs, including both species, were distinguished by their predatory habits, dual limb locomotion, and razor-sharp teeth. Their massive stature, firm heads, and powerful jaws, designed for hunting and feasting on large animals, set them apart from other family members, the Tyrannosauridae. Paleontologists can learn a great deal about the intricate history of life on Earth millions of years ago by examining the traits they have in common and their distinctive variances. Researchers can also reproduce the prehistoric ecosystem in which T. mcraeensis and T.rex dinosaurs lived. They can also learn more about their behavior, ecology, and evolutionary adaptations by conducting comparative analysis of fossilized remnants. This Tyrannosaurus's discovery has informed us on the range and diversity of Tyrannosaurid dinosaurs during the late Cretaceous period, offering essential insights into the evolutionary history of these animals, like how the skeletal architecture of the new Tyrannosaurus mcraeensis and the T.rex compares regarding limb proportions, overall body size, dentation, and skull structure. Still, there are minor variations that set them apart as distinct species. Shared bone structure. Interestingly, there are a lot of parallels between the two species when closely examining the skeletal remains. Their vast, strong femurs demonstrate their extraordinary strength and agility. Their unique skull structures, which feature powerful jaws and forward-facing eyes, further emphasize their ability as apex predators. Their standard bone features offer essential insights into the evolutionary history and environmental adaptations. Both species share big, muscular heads with strong jaws and pointed teeth designed for predatory diets. Paleontologists can, however, spot minute variations in the shape of the skull upon closer inspection, such as the size and arrangement of the brain case and form of the nasal bones or the composition of the eye sockets. These dinosaurs had cone-shaped teeth that were perfect for ripping flesh. Variations in tooth size, spacing, and arrangement may reflect dietary or ecological differences between the two species, even though the overall dental morphology may be comparable. These dinosaurs walked on two legs and had powerful back legs for running and catching prey. Their spine probably looked quite similar in both types, but the differences in size and shape helped scientists tell them apart. By comparing the bones in their arms and legs, like the humerus, upper arm bone, radius, forearm bone, femur, thigh bone, tibia, shin bone, and others, scientists can highlight parallels and variations in limb anatomy and function. Research comparing the t. mcraeensis to the T.rex may concentrate on characteristics such as articulation surface, muscle attachment sites, and robustness of the bones. While the Tyrannosauridae family contains many bone characteristics that the t. mcraeensis and the T.rex share, paleontologists carefully consider minute anatomical differences to establish whether these dinosaurs are members of different taxa. Through a comprehensive analysis of many data sources, such as dental traits, skeletal structure, and ecological background, scientists endeavor to decipher the evolutionary connections and diversity of these recognizable Mesozoic-era predators. But is the newly discovered t. mcraeensis just another T-rex? Not everyone was persuaded when a group of paleontologists discovered the bones of what they believed to be a new species of dinosaur, the t. mcraeensis. Prominent paleontologists contend that, based on morphological and skeletal similarities, this recently discovered species may be a T-rex family member. The minority opinions question the Tyrannosaurus's categorization and whether it merits being classified as a distinct species. The argument put forth by these critics is that the distinctions between the t. mcraeensis and the T.rex need to be more substantial to support a new classification. First and foremost, it's crucial to comprehend the discovery's context. The study of paleontology primarily relies on fossil data, which needs to be completed and interpreted. When a new species is being proposed, other scientists carefully examine it to ensure it is legitimate. The paleontologists who discovered the t. mcraeensis most certainly carried out extensive comparative investigations, looking at characteristics of the fossilized remains, such as limb anatomy, dentation, and skull morphology, among other things. They might have also used cutting-edge methods like CT scanning and computer modeling to learn more about the object. Nevertheless, the paleontological community became skeptical despite the discovery team's proof. Some scientists questioned whether the t. mcraeensis's observable deviations from known T-rex specimens were substantial enough to support its classification as a separate species. This skepticism frequently results from the need to maintain the strict standard of scientific categorization and guarantee that newly designated species are supported by substantial evidence. Furthermore, the controversy surrounding the t. mcraeensis's categorization calls attention to more general problems in paleontology, such as the difficulties in establishing and detecting species boundaries in the fossil record. Fossils provide glimpses into the past, and the evolution and divergence of species can be an intricate and subtle process. The debate over the t. mcraeensis ultimately serves as a reminder of how dynamic scientific research is. Arguments and disagreements are essential to the scientific method and frequently result in new research and understanding. It is imperative that we, as paleontology enthusiasts and followers, critically engage with the facts and take into account other points of view. One fossil at a time, we can solve its secrets and deepen our understanding of the prehistoric world by promoting candid communication and productive debate. In all, the discovery of the Tyrannosaurus mcraeensis marks a significant milestone in dinosaur research, challenging our understanding of the tyrannosaur family's evolution. This apex predator, unearthed in Montana's Badlands, lived approximately 68 million years ago. Their coexistence with other dinosaurs, like Triceratops and Velociraptors, highlights the intricate dynamics of prehistoric life, emphasizing the adaptability and dominance of tyrannosaurids. This finding not only broadens our knowledge of dinosaur diversity, but also sparks vital discussion in paleontology regarding species classification and evolution. As we continue to discover more about the past, we see there's much we don't know yet, leaving us to wonder, what more is out there waiting to be found?